I want it to be known to you that water coming from a prepaid water meter costs more than water from a billed utility. What does this mean? This means that a consumer today will have to pay more than they are paying now with the implementation of the prepaid water meter. What does this mean? This means that a poor Zimbabwean, which makes a large proportion of this country's population, will have to pay 2 or 3 times more than they are paying now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not pay your consumption amount in advance, that will mean you won't have access to water. This will consequently lead to, number 1, the prevalence of diseases such as cholera. Who wants to go back to that time when we used to when our loved ones were taken away from us due to cholera and typhoid? Ladies and gentlemen, when water becomes an expensive market commodity, social cohesion will erode our communities and neighborhoods. And as a result, basic and simple rights such as access to clean water will be accessed only and only by the depth of one's pocket. This policy of prepayment, ladies and gentlemen, is also discriminatory against the poor population of Zimbabwe. Hence, it is against human rights. Ladies and gentlemen, food for thought. Let us love Zimbabwe. We are all Zimbabweans. We love the country. Let us accept it and appreciate it through understanding the effects of water meters which are prepaid. Thank you.
Now, if water prepaid meters are put in everyone's household, this means that every household is forced to pay, right? Now, if every household is paid, this means that the government gets more money. If the government is getting more money, our water can now be purified. It can now be made safer. And the rest of the money can be used in the development of our economy. It can be used to build better roads. It can be used to make better schools. I could go on and tell you about what this money could do, but time is not on my side. But if our government, let's say, had corruption, would this money go to our economy, or would it end up winding into someone's pocket? Just food for thought, ladies and gentlemen. As much as we all want prepaid meters, and I mean like prepaid meters with the installation of prepaid meters, our water can be made safer. It can be purified. And the reason for this is that since we'll be having water prepaid meters, we'll be paying in advance. With the money that we're paying in advance, the city council gets more money because it's receiving money from every household, like I said before. This money can be used to purify our water, whereas with the ordinary meters we're using, our city council receives the money at the end of the month, and not every household pays at the end of the month. Therefore, we are forced to just use the ordinary meters we use, the ordinary pipes we have, they won't replace the pipes. As much as we all want prepaid meters, we now need to take a step further and look at the negative effects of water prepaid meters. Now, not everyone in Zimbabwe has got money. If you go to other parts in Zimbabwe, there are many people who are living in poverty. People are living in bad states. Our economy has just become so bad. Now, won't the installation of prepaid meters be a disadvantage to these people? Is it really a good idea? Now people have to be looking for money each and every month, not even per month, per week, to be able to recharge the meter. This can cause diseases if people are not able to recharge the meter. Prepaid meters may be fancy, prepaid meters may be safe. Prepaid meters may be fancy, prepaid meters may be cheap, but prepaid meters are a disadvantage. Why should we even pay for water? Why can't Zimbabwe just make water free for everyone? For it is God-given, right? Thank you.
Saka pakutumira kwavari kuti I think vari kutozouya kupera kwemwedzi unono vachiatacha maproperty nemhaka yekuti vanhu havasi kubhadhara zvinhu mvura havasi kubhadhara chii. Saka isusu welfare yedu ndeyekudai so kana vachinge vauya isusu takutoita zvokurwa kurwa chako chako ndo watakutoona kuti ndo kunotoita nokuti isusu taneta nezvokuti tinotaura nana meya nanani kuti tive tinotaura mapurisa anobva ati hapana zvakadaro hamufana kuti muye munoita